wish before my time is up that somebody would allow me to pick 2 players off of every district team that we have in Class A. Pick two people off of that and see what kind of team I come up with.
Super team right there.
Yeah.
Salina wins the tip off right here. Clay County wearing their home whites. Red Springs will be wearing their road reds.
Boy, ain't that pretty? I used to wear that red, Elliot. You wasn't born yet. Don't comment on that. You weren't even thought about it that time. So there's a big, three-pointer was good by number 24 there, but negated because she walked before she shot it. So actually Clay County drew the first blood here. Red Bowling has their first possession at the top of the key at Bailey Massengale, number 11. She'll be the point guard and directing all activities with the offense. There goes inside, kicks it back out to Powell. Powell will go to Polk. Polk with a spin move down inside. She's up off the glass. Red Bowling gets the first 2.
Attacking that paint like she owns it.
Oh, boy. I like that statement. Yeah. You got to be demanding in there, baby. So here Clay County now with their second possession now. And a moment ago, what happened then? There's people in my way.
I couldn't see it either. They were my way, too.
No, they was.
I'm assuming it was pass was either knocked out or
3 seconds in the
seconds
or something. By the way,
regardless, turnover. Red Springs will have the ball.
Bailey Massengale once again with her bowling strings directing traffic, gives to Polk. Polk owns the only 2 points of this game. There is
ball is stolen.
Green.
By the Lady Dogs of Salina. Salina will drive all the way down, kick it out to number 2. She dips it up and throws it over, misses. An easy layup right there.
There is 2. Make that 3.
How about 4?
Make that 4.
And a foul is drawn.
There was 5 offensive rebounds inside the paint, right under the bucket, and Clay County missed all of them. Was fouled on the 5th one. That foul was committed by Bailey Massengale, number 11. Her first of the game. At the line.
First free throw does not fall through for Ashlock. Ashlock on the line for her second shot. Prepares to shoot. Up and away. Good.
And 1. 2-1, Red Bowling with a slim 1-point lead very, very early in this game. Welcoming in Elliot McGuire that come in to sit in with us tonight. Oh, there's a nice play going down on the baseline, and she's going to be fouled. That is
2. Ashlock just is at the line.
Is that Pope? Excuse me, is that Josie Green? Yeah, that's Ashlock's first foul. Josie Green will inbound, finds Bailey Massengale, go back to Green. Green to Massengale, top of the key. She has the ball now. Across the corner, the bounce pass inside was not a good pass inside. This early in the game, you need to take more time than that, but it's good intentions.
Hallie Buford right there for a 3-point attempt.
Burford with a big 3. Clay County leads by 2 now, 4-2. Red Bowling with the ball. I guarantee you, the 10 girls out on the court right now will play.
Drive.
Oh, there's a foul. Ashlock again.
Called on Hayes this time, I believe. Yes, it is on Hayes. Be her first and team second. That'll send D. Powell to the line. First one banks off. Second one falls to good.
Red Bowling with their 3rd point of the game, and DeAndrea Polk with the 3 points. 4-3.
Wide open down at the.
Oh, we got to stop that. Boy, I tell you, now that didn't work. Was that, which Hayes was that, 1 or 24?
That was 1, I believe.
Oh, number 1. That's her first 2. There goes Powell going inside, kicks it out to Bailey Massengale. Back to Powell for 3. Just missed. And the rebound comes down to Clay County. Eds with the ball. Hey, Clay County has had a bunch of opportunities already inside and just can't make the ball fall. Another offensive rebound as the three-pointer goes to 21. This time she'll miss. Another offensive rebound for Clay County. That will beat us tonight. Another miss and under the bucket for Clay County.
Caught a foul on her, too, for that.
Wow.
Foul was called on number 11 for the Lady Dogs.
Bailey Massengale. That's her second.
2 early fouls right there. 4 minutes, a little bit over 4 minutes to go in the first quarter.
The only thing saving Red Bowling right now from a first quarter blowout, Clay County can't make them in under the bucket. They cannot make consecutive foul shots.
Josie Green was just subbed in, or was subbed out for, was that McDuffie, or is that?
Number 10?
Yes. I've got 3 or 4 10s on my team, on my roster over here.
Yeah, there is a miss by Red Bowling. Score still 6-3. Clay County with the ball, heads out top of the key.
Wide open.
Boy, that looked good. It bounced off the rim there. But another offensive rebound. Another layup missed by Clay County.
Clay County is killing Red Bowling Springs off of the rebounds right here early in this game.
I don't think Red Bowling has an offensive rebound. There is a short three-pointer. Missed that one. Another offensive rebound. A three-pointer. That seems to be the only thing working for Clay County is the three-pointers.
That's a 3 for Eads.
Eads with the 3. That's the second one of the first quarter for Clay County. There's a drive inside. Massengale Bailey is going to get the 2 points. That's her first 2 of the contest. Haley Davis in the game. That was number 10 there. She came in. We have a timeout. It'll be a short one called by Red Bowling Springs, and they need one. It's 11-5. They're down by 6 here in the first quarter with 2:34 remaining. There we go. Hey, I know something a lot of people don't know. My barber just walked in with his future wife November of this year.
Well.
Yes. He is marrying one of the beautiful missing links there in Red Bowling Springs. Yeah. Red Bowling with the drive inside. I believe that's Chloe Powell, wasn't it?
I believe so, number 20.
Yeah. Chloe's first 2 points of the game. We'll bring it around 11-7. Another miss and under the bucket, but a whistle and a foul.
I don't know if they'll call that on a shooting foul or they'll call it a shooting foul. 32, that was called on Red Springs.
Allison Bush?
I believe so.
Number 2, did you say?
32.
32, okay, that's Polk. No, she's 33.
I don't think so.
We'll
She's 33.
Yeah. That would be.
Is that Bates? I believe it's Bates.
Bates.
Allie Bates. Their first foul. Team's third. Basket does not fall through. Red Springs will drive all the way down into the paint, attacking it, and go in.
Oh, look at that.
Should be and one, I believe. But
yeah. There
Had a
was
lot of contact on that.
Bailey Massengill cutting loose for her 4th point of the first quarter. And 12-9. Now this is presentable here. Looks like there's a scramble on the floor. There's Lady Dogs everywhere, and Red Bowling comes up with the ball. Here is Chloe Powell getting across the time marker for Red Bowling, taking a NBA 3. Wow. Some people would say, well, why she won't take one way back there for? Because she can make them, folks. She can make them. Missed that one, but she can make them. And she used to scare me when she'd get within 4 steps of the line there. She would shoot the 3. There's
Solana 3-point shot attempt made. That's from 21, Haley Buford. Just under a minute to go, first period.
That's her second 3-pointer. Somebody needs to get on her a little closer, I think.
They have definitely been attacking from behind the arc.
Absolutely. Clay County with a rebound on a missed shot by Chloe Powell.
Wide open again.
Well, Clay County's moving the ball good, and they're moving inside to the post position good. Trouble is for them, they can't make the short shots. Now, what's that kick them in the butt before it's over with? But they have missed, Elliot, I don't know how many layups they've missed.
Yeah, they've just been down there and trying to throw them up.
But then they get back behind the arc here. They can make those.
Pull up shooter.
And a
No
miss.
good. That's the end of the first period right there. With a score of Salina at 15 and Red Bull and Springs 9. The Lady Dogs against the Lady Dogs.
Yeah. Hey, and guess what? If you can't find 1460,
You can find 97.5 FM.
you got that right, buddy. 97.5. Guarantee you a clear signal on that, too.
Probably a little bit better, yes. Red Bull will have the ball. Be driving it around.
Powell drives inside. You're going to
Kicks
kick
it
it
out
out to
to
Massengill. Boy, that just missed. Oh, big rebound for Red Bull and Springs.
Drive. It's passed into Polk. Polk will go up for an attempt in the paint, and she will make it. That'll put the score Red Bull and Springs at 11. Clay County High School 15.
DeAndrea with her 5th point of the game. Good job. And she, you know, since Red Bull has not got this lady-to-lady height. There's a big steal.
Loose ball on the floor, picked up by RBS. They will drive down. Layup attempt, not made, rebounded by Clay County. That's Hayes will be accredited for the rebound.
Yeah, like Red Bull's not going to lead this game in height. DeAndrea Polk is going to have to do one marvelous job in the paint area on offense.
They all look about relatively the same height. That's a Salina basket right there, picked in by Hayes, Maddie Hayes. Clay County will be sending in a couple of substitutes, looks like. They'll be number 22, Lacey Wicks, and I believe that was number 2, Ashlock.
Look at DeAndrea driving inside with that layup. I believe she thought she was going to be blocked on that one. Put it up a little bit hard. Clay County gets a rebound.
Clay County will also be sending in Natalie Smith, I believe. Clay County leading by 8.
19-11. Here's Bates, top of the key, gets it into Bailey Massengill in the paint. She'll spin move, puts it up, no good.
She gets a rebound.
Gets her own rebound, puts it back up again. No whistle. Little contact in there, but no whistle. Let it go. Clay County with the ball. Leading 19-11, second quarter.
Wing open. That's Hereford for the shot. Air ball over. Picked up by Red Bull and Springs. They will drive down the court.
I just started to say a few years ago, everybody stand up and holler, air ball, air ball, air ball.
I think I heard a couple of those over there from the student section.
Bates driving inside, number 33, I believe.
Blocking foul on 33, yes. That's on Baylor Walden for the Clay County Lady Dogs. Red Bull and Springs will be substituting in number 25, Josie Green in. She will be down at the baseline to throw in the ball.
Josie
in.
Green, a little hustler, I'm telling you. She'll give you 100% when she's on that court. And she just, so far, has not got turned loose. And Elliot, I don't know yet how long it's been since both of these teams have had a game. So I think Clay County has played since Red Bowling has. Red Bowling a little cold right now.
Yeah, I believe that last play that Red Springs Lady Girls played was at East Robinson. That was December 28th and 30th.
No.
Thursday and Friday.
Which that's not that long ago.
It was a tournament play too, so you got to think about that.
But you know what, Elliot? In this game that you're very familiar with, 2 days off is a long time. Now the ball goes to Polk. DeAndrea gets it loose to Powell. Powell drives in, blocked inside by Haynes.
Ashlock drives in for a layup, court to court.
Was that Ashlock?
That was Ashlock. That'll put the score at 11 for Red Bull and Springs and 21 for Clay County. A little over 3 minutes to go in the second period.
Well, I tell you, the nets are cold for Red Bowling. Now, we're starting to miss them inside now. 21-11, Clay County ahead, leading in the second quarter here with 3 minutes, 18 seconds remaining till halftime.
Hands up, hands up. Ooh, that's a three ball for Natalie Smith, who just came in for the Clay County Lady Dogs. Boy, they have been hot on outside the arc.
They sure have, and just as hot on the outside arc, they're that cold on the inside of the arc. There is a reach over by Smith.
They'll call that on a ground call instead of a shooting foul. So Red Springs will get the ball at the baseline. Looks like it will be Massengale, Sydney Massengale coming in to inbound the ball.
Now,
throw it. There you go.
The ball will be inbounded to Bates. Bates over to Bailey Massengale in the paint, top of the key, spins around, kicks it out to Josie Green. Oh, did I get that wrong?
Her foot may have been on the line. I thought it was a three. Salina will shoot for a three. That's number 24 for Eads.
That's her second three. And that was number 10, Bates, that got the two for Red Bull. And I'm like you, I saw a three-pointer there. And quickly back down on the missed shot for Red Bowling. Clay County gets the ball back down with 2:01, 2 minutes, 1 second remaining. In the first half, it's 27-14.
Red Bull and Springs will be substituting in D. Polk.
DeAndrea, beautiful name, beautiful lady. Here is Bates.
She is wide open.
Massengale, and boy, Massengale just threw a dead ball up in the air. Clay County had no trouble intercepting that ball.
Red Bull will be putting on a little bit of a pressure trying to get the ball back.
Oh, I'm telling you.
Charge foul.
Offensive foul.
Number 21, that's Buford.
That's her first, so there's no problem there. You know, there's not a lot of fouls in this second half. It's only the third foul called. You must, unless it's a shooting violation or whatever, you must get 5 fouls before you can go to the line in any quarter. And every quarter starts out 0-0. Massengale with a left-handed put. Yeah, give it to her.
Bailey in for it.
That is Bailey. She's up to the half-dozen mark. Ooh, three-pointer.
No good.
No good. But rebound by Haynes, stolen or tied up.
Called.
Possession error goes to Clay County.
Second over, 1 minute remaining in the half.
Tell you what, guys, we got a nice pack of Bulldog fans from Red Bowling Springs here tonight. Appreciate you guys coming out.
Clay County will move the ball around, trying to kill off some of that clock before going into the
They'll
locker
milk that
room.
old clock, Elliot. You get down to about 5 seconds and then take a shot. I just hope we miss it. Here it comes.
Shot taken, rebounded by Red Bowling. 35 seconds to go.
Plenty of time. Bailey Massengale will bring the ball across the time marker. And I am surprised that I have not called her sister's name, Bailey. She just had the ball and just bounced it away.
Stolen.
Not a good bounce pass.
That'll put 15 seconds on the clock still. Clay County will have the ball and try to move it around, like I said, trying to kill some of that clock. 7. Walk. Not the way they wanted that to go.
No, 6 seconds and time enough for Red Bowling to score. There's 6 seconds as Clay County was whistled with a traveling call. Bates inbound, Bailey Massengale.
3, 2,
She's driving
1.
inside.
Drives. No good.
Too hard off the backboard. We'll go to
Ends the half.
halftime. And Clay County right now having its way pretty well with 11-point lead. 27-16. Red Bowling will have the basketball to start the third quarter. They come out with their 5 starters, and right away, Bailey Massengale throws one inbounds too soft. It's picked off by Clay County. 2 points under 5 seconds.
Wow, what a statement piece right there for the Lady Dogs.
Who was that, Ed? Or
Yes, I believe so.
holy smoke, that's not a good way to start the third quarter. And that's one of the things that happened. Nobody's fault. That's one of the things that happens when
Polk tries to go up for a layup, and it's knocked out of her hands. Still will be Red Bowling ball inbounding.
when you have somewhat shorter players, that's one of the things that bites you sometimes on the inbound pass when you have a shorter player in. She traveled with the ball. No, she stepped on the baseline. And again, that was Bailey Massengale.
Ball handling has been a kind of a struggle point for Red Springs today.
Wow.
Seems a lot of stolen.
I believe if they hadn't called the baseline, they'd have called traveling on her. There's a steal. Chloe Powell gets her hands on the ball, but now Clay County gets it back.
Over the back.
An offensive foul.
That's called on Ashlock, I believe.
Ashlock.
Yeah, that's her third. Subbing in for Ashlock is Baylor Walden. Clay County leading 29 to Red Bowling Springs is 16 with 6 minutes, or just shy of 7 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Here is Bailey Massengale, gives to her sister, Sydney. Sydney with the ball now. I'm surprised I've not called Sydney's name. She may be an 8th grader, but she is an outstanding basketball player. She reminds me of her sister, Bailey.
Ooh, that should have been a shooting violation.
Should have been. She reminds me of Bailey when she was called up from the 8th grade. She was
What was that ball to?
Well, we got the ball back on a bad pass, Clay County, and they've not committed too many of those.
Couldn't tell if it was a bad pass or if it was a bad shot. Either way, it was bad. B-A-D.
Well, good if you're from Red Bull. So we have a timeout on the floor. We'll take one also. Only 2 points has been scored in the third quarter, and that's a bad inbound pass from Red Bowling. Clay County leads 29-16. Okay, we're back in Clay County, and Red Bowling has the inbound pass, a beautiful give and goal.
Clay County will be putting on some pressure right there.
3-pointer.
Wide open shot.
No good. That was Sydney Massengill, missed the shot. Rebound comes down to Clay County, but something happened on the rebounds, hit the line, I believe. Red Bowling will have the inbound pass.
Got to throw the ball in.
That time they put Josie Green on the outbounds, throwing the ball in. A travel by DeAndrea Polk. I mean, the good part of that was she drove the basket, laid the ball up, but traveled in the meantime. So Clay County gets the ball with 6 minutes remaining in the third quarter, and time is ticking away for Red Bowling Springs, 29-16. Another and under the goal.
Call a foul on
miss.
Polk right there, I believe.
I believe I heard a radio call the same thing.
To the line for Clay County, Maddie Hayes.
DeAndre been a pretty clean player. It's her first one tonight.
First basket was made.
In, out, and back in. For Ashlock, number 1. That's her 5th point tonight.
Second is good.
6. That's where you like to see them go there. Just the kind that don't even draw iron.
Inbounded.
Polk.
Ooh, nearly stolen.
3-pointer by Sydney.
No good.
No good. Rebound, Clay County. Well, I tell you, rebound has killed us tonight, along with missing shots. But rebounds is really.
That should be a charge. And it is called on Clay County's Hallie Burford.
21. That would be her second foul, I have. Yes.
I believe that's correct. DeAndrea inbounds to.
There is Bates going all the way, trying to put it up. She'll draw the foul. And from up here, I know they're closer than we are, but from up here, they could have called the foul around the foul line going down. That she was hammered pretty good. Kind of like pass interference if you're playing football. There's Bates with the ball now.
Bates around the logo. Looking to drive into the paint. She will kick it out to Bailey. Bailey atop the key, moves in, kicks it over to Polk. Polk will shoot for 3.
Well, I almost had that written down.
I did too. I almost had it out.
It'll wobble out, though.
And she will.
Wow.
DeAndrea will draw another foul as Hayes goes up to shoot. Send her to the line. That'll be DeAndrea's
second foul.
Second. Spoke too soon about foul trouble.
We have 2 per team. There is Ashlock hitting the first at the free throw line. 7 points for her unofficially.
Second one does not fall in. Rebounded by Powell.
Goes all the way, loses the ball out of bounds, gives it back to Clay County. And we are a 6-cylinder motor running on 5 cylinders right now. Yeah. And remember, we told you at the start of the game, this is a district game, folks. This is so important in this Class A classification in Red Bowling Springs. This is not good.
Walk.
Travel Clay County turns it over. And you can credit Bates, number 10, for Red Bowling being there to put a little body on body and causing that travel.
Clay County leading 32 to Red Bowling's 16. Just about 4.5 minutes to go in the third period.
Polk gets the ball inside. She goes left-handed, kicks it back out. Massengale back to Polk, up to Bates, top of the key now. And I am so surprised that Chloe Powell has not been, hasn't scored.
And she does.
Like 4 or 5 three-pointers already. That girl is a three-point player.
Red Bowling applying a little bit heavier defense.
Yeah, that needs to be done. Whether it works or not, they need to get in there and start hustling.
Yeah, you're looking at the scoreboard right now, and you're wondering if they're slowly getting out of reach right here, hoping that they can catch up. As I say that, that's a three-point attempt made good by Claire Kendall for the Clay County Lady Dogs. Killing them from the three-point line.
Really, really. And generally, Red Bowling Springs is one that makes all the three-pointers.
Bailey just pulled in for a three, and it rings out. Salina will drive back with the ball.
34-18. Wow.
Should have been.
Clay County pulling away now. You
Walk.
can get another three-pointer. Nope. She traveled before she shot. I'm surprised. That's about the third or fourth travel call against Clay County tonight in the act of shooting. So maybe they're seeing something down there that we don't see from up here.
I don't know, but I think they could redeem them frequent flyer miles with all that traveling.
Well, that's the only thing that's helping us. They travel.
Stolen
Ooh,
right there
throwaway,
by
throwaway.
number 2, Ashlock, who is blocked by Bailey.
Well, Bailey saved 2 points.
Good, good.
That was, hey, I got this two made. Easy layup. Bailey comes behind, blocks it out.
Foul called on number 10 for Clay County, Claire Kendall. To the line, Chloe Powell for Red Bowling.
Kendall's first foul, team third.
First free throw does not go in.
Now, something is wrong with the Red Bowling not being able to shoot tonight. Second one's good by Chloe. One will not get it, though. That's unofficially 6 points for Chloe. Another three-pointer.
They are nailing these.
That's Kendall.
She is warming up right there. I believe that's her second in a row.
In a row.
Foul call on Clay County. That's number 3, Natalie Smith. I believe that's her second or third. Second. Will not be a shooting foul, so Red Bowling will be inbounding at the goal baseline.
And that was a second foul on Smith. There's a dangerous inbound pass. It worked. There's the layup. Missed.
Rebounded by Clay County once again.
And a throwaway.
Wild
That's
pass.
not where you want to throw the ball out of bounds. The coach was right there to catch it. So Bates will step in to inbound the pass to Sydney Massengale. That's Bailey, excuse me. Both of them wearing that ponytail. Both of them just alike. Look like twins. A blocking foul on number 11 now.
That's
with Lake
Kendall
County.
Matthews drawing the foul. Bates will go to the line for 2.
Her first foul. Bates at the line. First one's up. Looks good. Is
Ooh.
not good.
Too much.
Okay, you just got an explanation of why I don't drive at night. Holy smokes, boys, action coming up next. Pair of Bulldogs
Second shot goes in.
coming up. Yeah, that was Bates. And once again, I'm going to tell you that 1 point at a time we will not get it. We're just trailing 37 to 20. That's 17 points behind. We have 9 minutes and 42 seconds remaining in this game. A minute 42 right here in this third quarter. Clay County with the ball, throws it into back court.
Spin move.
A block and a steal. And
All
a
for
missed
nothing. All for
layup.
nothing right there.
Yeah. Bates gets the
nearly
ball.
stolen.
Gives to Josie Green. Green goes
And
down.
it is stolen.
Stolen again.
Red Bull recovers. Kicks it back out to the top of the key. Bates
Inside
drives
play.
in. Stolen again.
Beautiful play, Red Bull, and they passed the ball one time too many.
Just too slow on that last little bit.
Bates should have, when she got that first pass in there in the paint, she ought to laid it up. She was due 2 points or a foul. But she tried to pass it off. That's when the ball got loose.
Cannot tell. Do they call a foul for that?
That was 32.
They will call a foul for this. It's on number 32 for Red Bull, sending number something 22 for Clay County to the line. 22 is Lacey Wicks. First free throw does not go. Attempt 2.
There's a big high
Good.
one.
Arc on that was very, very high.
Here comes some subbing in. 8th graders comes in for Red Bull in number 3, number 14. That would be Emma Gold and Woodcock. Emma Woodcock.
Clay County applying some pressure here. Red Bull will get it across the timeline. Kicks it back to the top of the key. It's to Bates. Bates will move it around. 48 seconds to go in the period.
Nice layup, missed it. Another one.
Missed the goal on that one. Cannot tell if she got contact on that or not. There was Clay County contact. That'll send number 14 for Red Bowling to the baseline to pass it in. Inbounds it in to Goad. Goad will hand off to Bates. Bates will drive in, kick it out to Messenger.
Three-pointer. Nope.
No good. Rebounded by Red Springs.
20 seconds remaining in the third.
Stolen by Clay County. Clay County will drive down, looking for another attempt at a layup.
Travel did not, was fouled.
I think that was the weakest contact foul I've seen, especially tonight.
I'm going to have to quit this premature calling.
That will send number, is it 22? Cannot tell. She's got her ponytail covering up her numbers.
That is Wicks.
No, it's not 22. It's Wicks is down here on the block.
10. Got that foul line.
21. It was 21 for Clay County. Haley
Burford.
Burford.
She made both of her foul shots. And now Clay County will commit a foul and will put Bates at the line for Red Bowling Springs.
Bates will hopefully narrow this 20-point deficit. First does not go in.
You know, in the last 2 or 3 years, we've been so used to
Second one will. That'll put the score at Red Bowling 21, Clay County at 40 with 9 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
We are so used to Claire Fleming making 18, 20 points a game from the line, from the free throw line, that we kind of, sometimes we kind of say it's a bad shot when one of our girls miss one. It's not a bad shot, we just missed it. But Claire Fleming, my goodness, we have called games before when she'd make 18 straight free throws. The girl was absolutely marvelous at the free throw line. And she's playing in college now. We have about, Elliot, we have 3, 4 girls in Macon County playing in college right now. My guy across the hall over there from North Central. Thanks for being here, my friend. And this will be on the airways of North Central TV. Appreciate you being here. I don't believe we've had a break nowhere tonight, have we?
Don't believe so. They've been fundamentally beating us tonight.
That was Burford scored her 12th point. We're in the fourth and final quarter. Red Bowling getting their tails whooped right now, 42-21. And Massagill with the ball. And I almost a steal there as Bates gets the ball, drives inside left-handed. It's good. Now that was a nice play there.
Maybe they can start playing more aggressively like that, and we can see some points maybe adding to the board.
Well, we can, but we got to keep points off of the board when we get down here on this end.
Defense is where we've been struggling.
Yeah. Defense and Clay County's three-pointers.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know if it's really completely defense. Clay County's has been killing it on the three-point shooting tonight.
They have. Yeah,
accuracy is on point. Be a foul, looks like called on Bates right there. No, it will be going on Polk.
33.
See, I would have. My eyesight must be bad up here too.
Sometimes we don't see it like
and
they
they're
do.
going to call another foul. I believe this time it's going to be on. I'm just going to wait for the official.
It may be on one of us up here.
12.
Like Bailey Massengill.
Bailey is.
Sydney, excuse me.
Sydney, yeah.
Yeah, Bailey got the 11.
Trying to prevent an inbound right there. Just an arrogant hand hit.
No, it's her first foul. Sydney's, and that shows you there she's playing off because she's going to have 2 fouls the first quarter anytime. There's a drive in.
Travel right there.
Travel with the ball, negate the 2 points that was made, 42-23.
There's a little bit of a late whistle right there for that.
Yes, it was.
So I was wondering if he just called a foul right there. But he did see it.
Here is Bates with the ball, top of the key. She's getting some good minutes for Red Bowling tonight. She's got just a little.
Blocked right there by number 2 for Clay County. That's Ashlock right there. Big block.
Yeah.
Knocks her to the ground almost.
And no whistle. Here's DeAndrea going inside, puts it up, but misses the shot. Ashlock with the rebound. Here comes Clay County. And a whistle, a foul will be called on Bailey. Sydney. I got that wrong too. That's a second foul on Sydney. Both of those coming in the fourth quarter.
Ashlock will inbound for Clay County and take it across the timeline.
Another layup, a block by Bates, but the whistle will negate that. Excuse me, that was Chloe Powell.
Send her to the line. That's Haley going to the line. First attempt is up. No good.
Rattles, but didn't roll. Ashlock coming out for a breather. Ashlock, what a game she's had tonight. She's accounted for 7
Second
points.
one goes in beautifully.
And that foul, they called that one on Josie Green. Josie's first of the night.
Red Bowling Springs will call a timeout.
Yeah. Hey, let's take one too. You want to?
I think that's a great idea.
All right, take one. And I hate to mention when we're Clay County or Clay County's at Red Bull, I hate to mention the word war because they have had wars before between them, you know. So we don't like that.
Red Bull won't get the ball. Be moving it around.
There's a drive.
Polk,
Get in
good.
the bucket. That was Polk.
That put
8
the
unofficially for DeAndrea.
Put the score for Red Bowling 25. Clay County answers again with another 3. The score for them to 46. Unless it changes on us. 46.
And Clay County just pouring it on.
I think it's on. Sent to the line is Powell for Red Springs. She going for free throw. No good. Score, Red Bull and Springs 25, Clay County 46. Clay County will get the ball, kick it out.
And you know, in the past, Clay County is not this big of a margin better than us. Tonight they are.
And fundamentally, they've been playing a lot better, and you gotta remember that those fundamentals carry over in any game you play.
And the coach in practice, they'll go through the same thing over and over again. The kids are saying, well, why are we doing this? And you get in a game, if you don't address that in the game, you're going to do the same thing.
Looks like the boys are getting ready to get antsy over there too. So I know from their perspective, it's waiting an eternity.
Steal by Red Bowling.
Kicks it way over, sends it to Powell. Powell will shoot for 3. Does not make it.
Go ahead and tell. Air ball.
Air ball.
Yeah. Turnover. And Red Bowling will have the ball. Bailey Massengill across the timeline for the Dogs. Gives to Bates. Bates top of the key, goes to the right side to Green. Green bounce passes the ball away. Clay County gets it. Fast break. Here they come. Up for the 2. There is a whistle and a blocking foul called on Bailey Massengill. Was that 11 or 12?
That's Bailey. You got it this time.
Okay, got it right. That's Bailey's third foul, which the fouls right now is immaterial, really.
First free throw is good.
Here comes 4 new ones in. Polk coming back in for Red Bowling. And I like what Coach Pryor's are doing. If it's going to end up like this, which it is, the story has been told, 47-25, give everybody a little bit of time out there on the court. You might see something that you didn't have before the game started.
Most definitely. You get some experience into some of these younger players as well.
Polk inbounds to Bates. And DeAndrea Polk has been more aggressive offensively than I've seen her play recently. Oh, shoot that thing. Bates pulled the hammer back on that three-pointer and did not let the hammer
Kick
go.
out to the top of the key. Back out there. Shoot. 3 attempt. No good.
Boom. No good. Clay County gets a rebound. So what else is new? Clay County really, really
sound like a broken record
it
over
surely
here.
does. But you got to tell it. And Clay County is.
Clay County, too, they have put in a bunch of their younger players as well. So it's looking like a future basketball game here
Yeah.
in this gymnasium. I mean,
Both-
that's a
both
good thing,
squad-
too,
It is a great thing.
because both of these teams are getting good district matchup play right here, and I think the expression is iron sharpens iron right here. So this is the future of the game right here.
You're mighty right.
Loose ball on the ground.
Good hustle.
Call a jump ball. She had it by a mile.
My goodness. I'll be honest with you, the ball was still moving when he blew the whistle as a tie-up. My word. So here comes Woodcock with the ball now. Gives to Bates. And here comes 4 new ones for Clay County at the first stoppage.
Lost ball. Clay County will drive all the way down. Steps out. Official calls a step out right there. No, they call a foul.
They did. On 32, I've been calling her poke, and it's not.
Substitutions in for Clay County. Rotating that bench around, trying to get some more of the younger players in. Clay County leads 48 to Red Springs is 25 with 2 minutes and 24 seconds to go. Rebound scored by Clay County. She puts it up and scores.
The fact is that if you can't score more than 25 points in a game, you're not going to win one the rest of the year.
No.
I mean, 25 points, that's unreal. You can make that many points in free throws.
The speed which Clay County has been able to make off of these rebounds, getting off of the line and just getting it back from the shots, has been outrageous today.
There's an inbound pass. Should have been a foul, but he say the ball was tipped. No need calling a foul now.
Ball lost right there.
There is Sydney Massengill. Lets one slip through her hands out of bounds.
Fundamentals, I think, are going to be hit hard this week in practice, I would say.
You better believe it. I tell you what, I know Coach Pryor, she may not let the girls go home tonight when they get back to Red Bowling. School don't resume until Thursday. She's liable to practice all night long until Thursday. So Red Bowling gets the ball on a missed shot. Clay County, they don't miss too many of those. Here's another steal by Clay County. Quickly down court. Well, there's almost
Bates
a steal.
almost
I
got
thought
some
it was. Yeah.
good steal right there. Just a little bit too late on the grasp. Ball loose, recovered. Call a foul. I think that's on Sydney.
Mr. Riff, if you don't mind me reminding you, look up at the clock. There's a minute 15 seconds remaining in this blowout. 50 to 25.
He's wanting his airtime too.
Oh man.
That'll send number 23 for Salina, Jenna Thompson, to the line. She'll make the first one. I didn't say. I was looking down at the paper.
And here comes the rest of the bench for Red Bowling.
She'll go for her second shot.
And I apologize we don't have those girls' names. I guarantee you Friday night I will have the complete.
Second one does not go
roster.
in. Rebound recovered by Clay County. She puts it up for 2. See, that's again what I'm telling you. The speed that they're coming off this line right here, they're just able to out.
Well, I tell you, when you lead by 26 points, you can play better. Another steal, Clay County. I'm wanting the clock to tick down.
48 time ticking behind the line, I thought. Well, okay. About 40 seconds to go in the remainder of the game. Clay County still driving around, looking for a three-point shot, and it's
Why
good.
not?
Why not? You know, add some more salt to the wound at this point. 55-25, Red Springs down. 20 seconds to go in the fourth quarter.
Bates has come off the bench tonight and really impressed me. She's got some serious minutes, even though she lost the ball there. She's got some serious minutes
5
and a whole
seconds
lot
to
of
go,
experience.
and it's stolen again. Red Springs,
3,
look
2,
down the field.
1, and here we go. The game is over with, and Clay County wins it 55-25. And once again, Clay County played, and we didn't play near as hard as they did tonight. Been off a day or two. We'll find out about it at halftime of the boys' games when Coach Pryor will come up and get her interview. So I'm sure he's wanting the
Red Bull
Birdwell
will win the tip-off. Didn't mean to interrupt you there, Ron.
No, that's good. That's great. So we'll get the ball on first. It's very important that, to me, that we score. Chris Hackney with the ball goes to the right side on the baseline. Joe Birdwell will find Riley Thompson. He'll bypass the three-pointer. Now Copas has the ball, goes back around to Thompson. Thompson down to Hackney. Copas with the ball, goes inside, kicks it back out to Birdwell. Saves the ball from going out of bounds. Birdwell's driving, and he dumps it off to Maxie Wilson for 2 points.
That's good right there. That's that aggressive nature we're needing from this Bulldog offense.
Wonderful. And Clay County.
Clay County will be coming in. Ooh,
that could be
a block.
Well, it had to be a block because he was a moving. Yeah.
Fouls on Riley Thompson, his team's first. Ball will be inbounded on the sidelines. Clay County moving around, top of the key. Tries to drive into the paint. He does, and gets the basket.
Man,
wow, that was a beautiful play right there,
wow.
Drawn up by number 10, Adams.
And that will tie the game up at 2.
Red Bowling will make it across the timeline. Kicking it out, back out to Thompson. Thompson will drive into the paint. Tries to look for a pull-up. Kicks it out to Birdwell. Birdwell loses the ball. Recovered by Thompson. Thompson drives in, makes a layup. That turning something out of that. Clay County looking to rival that back out, though.
4-2 very early in this game. Clay County, Red Bowling Springs, Bulldog, take your pick.
Burchett looking around for the coach for a play, being called up, moves the ball around, drives into Browning. Browning kicks it out to number 22, Birdwell again. Adams shoots and scores for 3. 5-4. Red Springs makes it across the timeline, drives in, kicks back out, top of the arc.
Hackney.
Shooting for 3. Good.
Yeah, Chris Hackney. And my man.
And looking for a near Hail Mary pass right there. Deflected.
Still
Red Springs will get the ball, drives all the way down.
Maxie Wilson comes into play tonight. That is 4 points for Maxie in this early game. Red Bowling leading 9-5.
Both offenses looking very hot.
Very hot. There's a big block by Copas.
Drive. Good.
Hackney for 2.
Clay County will call a timeout.
Yeah. This is
Red Springs leading 11-5.
And this is starting out so much different than the other one, not to compare the two. And back to Clay County gym. We had a miss there by Clay County, but an offensive rebound by the big guy. He turns and shoots. He misses. Now Birdwell gets a rebound, but a whistle. And it looks like Copas is going to be whistled for the foul. That's number 5, his first.
Team's second.
Golly, you don't know how important that is, though. There's a missed foul shot.
No good.
Here's number 3 for Red Bowling Springs coming in.
That's Logan, Nate Logan. Both free throws, no good. Ball on the floor. Player on the floor. Calling a foul on Red Springs. Number,
4, I believe, Joe Birdwell.
I don't know if it was 4, if it was 1. 4, 5.
Oh,
Calling
no.
number 5. That's Copus.
Second one.
Once again. Not a good start right there.
I don't know. It seems like that Copus, he's big frame kid, 6'4", 6'5". He's got a target on his back or something. Maybe he's over aggressive. I don't know, but he is so used to getting in foul trouble. Red Bowling has to have him on that floor.
Yeah, no doubt about it, especially with the size that Clay County has.
Now, they started Maxie Wilson, number 40, tonight to take care of the guy he's on right now, big number 30. That's a good matchup there.
Shot attempt Clay County made. That was Nate Adams, number 10.
Well, guess what? Clay County's got 7, and Adams got all 7 of them. So Red Bowling 11, and Adams is 7.
Hey, I got a good idea. Let's guard that man.
Oh, I like that. I like that. Riley Thompson set to come back in. Beautiful, beautiful. Assist from Chris Hackney driving the baseline there.
Door was wide open, and he came in, and did he eat? Ate all your Wheaties. Adams shoots, no good.
Copus gets a rebound for Red Bowling. Quickly across the timeline comes Copus. At the free.
Ooh, spin move. They're going to call a charge
move.
right on him, though, for that.
Well, that's the third one. He's got to come out.
It's like you were saying, that aggressive nature right there coming out. I like it coming out to play, but you got to be very conservative with it still at the same time.
Well, you know, you take a step away from that spin move that was great. Take a step away from it, and you're not going to get that foul.
And he can, if you do that, the defender may pull up onto you, and you may get a reach-in foul right there, or you
Absolutely.
Got to be smart with these decisions.
Let me tell you something. And this I know for a fact, Elliot, that before the boys play football, baseball, basketball, or whatever, the officials are educated on the nature of these two teams when they get together, and it's not good. The reputation of these two teams getting together in any sport, especially basketball, it's not good.
Call, I believe. Is that what they call it?
So by that, I believe that the whistles are going to be blown
regardless.
Frequently.
Turnover. Red Springs will get the ball.
Hackney gets the ball to bring it down for Red Bowling Spring. Crosses the timeline.
Yeah, no doubt about it. These kind of matchups right here, they will definitely get heated
It'll draw
at times.
attention, put it that way.
Yes, yes.
Riley Thompson back in the game, has the ball. He drives, he's up, he shoots off to
loose ball.
Birdwell gets,
block.
Birdwell gets tripped there by number.
Calling on number 4 for Clay County. That's Nolan Adams, his first.
I got him down number 10.
No, there's a Nate Adams and there's a
Okay,
Nolan.
okay, that's where it is.
Don't know if they're brothers or not.
Yeah.
I probably will get the names mixed up.
No, that's cool. I've got it corrected here. That's only the first team foul against Clay County.
Red Springs to shoot 3.
Yeah.
Rims out, though. No good.
You got
Red Springs leading, though, 13-7 right now here with 2 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Well, with the boys there, they are so close-knit. When Copus, and this is not his first time he's had to come out in the first quarter with foul trouble. They're stepping on the line. That'll turn the ball over to Red Bowling Springs. But when you get your leading scorer and the biggest guy on the team, when he goes to the bench, what is the mentality of the other players on the floor? Hey, what are we going to do? Copus is out. And sometimes, but now they're seem like they're rebounding good with him on the bench. Maxie Wilson is just starting out having just a wonderful game. There is not a good inbound pass as Clay County steals that.
They're going to call a
a close foul. The officials are really going to try to keep this thing under control.
Yeah, it's starting to heat up down there on the floor for sure.
You got that right.
Foul was called on number 4, Nolan Adams, for Clay County.
He's second.
Right in a quick amount of time, too.
Yeah. Here we have
Hackney coach looking for a play call to be made. Drives in, gets
spin
stumped.
move. No, he is hammered there. Logan. Now we have another whistle and a foul. This could start getting ridiculous. I would at least like to see contact if they call a foul. That's important. Clay County gets the ball trailing 13-7 to Red Bowling Springs. 1:15 remaining first quarter. There is inside Maxie Wilson putting the block. And
don't know if I agree on that,
yeah.
that call right there. Call on number 1.
Wow.
Chris Hackney right there called on him.
Chris's first foul.
Sends
I really
number
did
22,
not see
Birdwell,
that.
Weston Birdwell to the line. Yeah, I was looking more at Maxie over there, thinking it was called on him. And
I didn't see
I don't
Chris
even think
around
that Chris was around him. First one goes good for Birdwell. Tightens up the deficit right there and puts him at 8 points. Second one falls through. Red Springs still leads 13-9 with about a minute to go. Substitutions in for Clay County. It's number 10, Nate Adams, and number 3, I think I saw, Lance Burchett.
You know something, it's gonna be hard. We're still in the first quarter, minute remaining.
Kick out 3, no good.
It's gonna be hard for Red Bowling to get the halftime without Copus. I hope they can. And
the hands up.
All right,
Wyatt Browning puts one up for the Clay County Bulldogs.
Yeah, Maxie Wilson doing everything possible to keep that from happening, but the ball went through the net. Riley Thompson with the ball, top of the key. Spin move of Hackney, a three-pointer.
Once again, a fairly late call on that right there. Could have went and poured me a cup of coffee by the time.
There you go. What was the call?
Caught a walk, I think, and that was on.
Well, that's a walk after the walk then.
Yeah. A stroll, I guess you could say.
Yeah. 13-11, 13 seconds remaining first quarter. Clay County can tie the game with a two-pointer. There it is inside. He'll kick it out for
a three instead, and they will not get that. It hits the top of the basket.
And the offensive rebound to put back will not work. And Red Bowling will lead the first quarter here 13-11. And boy, it's been like we said before the game started, you know, the guns are going to be running. The other team's going to have to learn to keep up with them. 13-11, second quarter coming up. And they've got Copus back in starting. I don't like that. I'm not
kind of a little bit of risky right there. I would have waited at least a little bit if we're going to put him in this quarter.
You got to appreciate his hustle, but he's got to know when to back off.
Charge. No, they're going to call a blocking foul on
Chris
Hackney right there. That was the big man for Clay County, Wyatt Browning. He gets sent to the line. And I believe that they call the basket as well?
No, the basket didn't go.
It did not go.
Well, I guess it did. They posted it up there. Yeah.
Shot, no good. Tied up, 13-13.
Berger with the ball goes to Thompson. Chris Hackney, top of the key now. Copus with the ball, three-pointer.
Three ball. Deep, no good.
Rims out, goes out of bounds, give it back to Clay County. Could take their first lead of the ball game, tied at 13.
you got to know the guys that have shot these 3 balls that haven't fallen in, they're kicking themselves, but there's nothing to be ashamed of. Just the way it goes. Sometimes it falls in and sometimes it doesn't.
Absolutely.
You got to be admirable of the fact that they are willing to take this shot. Again, that was a
Boy, there was a big push right in there.
yeah. I'm saying, though, you got to be admirable to the fact that they're willing to take this shot against a very good team playing aggressively here. Fighting like tooth and nail, tooth and nail.
Joe Birdwell kicks it out to Hackney. Hackney can drain those 3-pointers also, big left-hander.
Maxie will drive in. He shoots.
Inside, the hook shot won't go.
Good.
Rebounded by the big man, Clay County. They lead 15-13. The first lead for Clay County in the game. We're in the second quarter here. 6 minutes, 40 seconds to go.
Nate Adams makes it up for a basket. Timeout looks like to be called by Red Springs. Clay County leads 17. The Red Springs is 13 with 6 minutes and 35 to go in the second quarter.
You know, I saw in the paper the other day where the owner and director of Anderson Funeral Home, Wayne Anderson, was selected as the board director for Macon Bank and Trust.
Good.
Wow.
Big 3 for Chris Hackney right there. Much needed for the Bulldogs to pull back into range.
That brings the Bulldogs back to 1 point. Well, I tell you what, they're not letting Crocus get close to nobody.
A little bit of a slip up right there by Nate Adams, who, regardlessly, has had a fairly good game.
Copus inbounds, gets the ball right back to him, quickly down court to Hackney. These two kids know how to play.
Shoot it.
Shoot him, little bit, shoot him.
Hackney again,
second one.
no good.
This is that one.
Maxie with the rebound,
Wilson
he puts it up, no good.
Oh, man, what a move by Wilson.
Stolen right there by Thompson. Thompson driving down the court, hands it over. Hackney with the
alley-oop.
assist.
Alley-oop to Hackney. He's right there to reward the nice pass with 2 points. Now Red Bowling leading by 1, 18-17.
Definitely a statement piece right there by Red Springs to put that in.
Boy,
Maxie with the rebound.
Maxie's playing his signature game tonight.
The Dogs are doing everything that the Lady Dogs were not able to do well. They were doing
that three-pointer. Riley Thompson.
Electric performance right here by Red Bowling.
21-17 now, Red Bowling leading. That time the short jump shot was
3-point attempt. No good. Joe Birdwell who made the shot.
Yeah,
Who then?
There's a steal. Get out of the way, Copus. Get out of the way. Are you going to call it on number 5? No.
Number 10. That's going to be Adams for Salina. That'll be called on that.
Oh, Copus was in that bunch, and I thought sure they was going to get him with his 4th foul.
This hustle, though, I like to see it from the Red Springs Bulldogs right here.
But the wrong one was a hustling right there.
Yes.
Copus needs to just keep away from the ball and use him on offense.
Call a walk right there on Thompson.
21-19 now. 4:11 remaining, second quarter.
This rebounding, though, it's been pretty well for especially Maxie. Maxie's been doing really well in that paint, boxing out Browning.
Maxie's playing with a little chip on his shoulder tonight. He's playing well. Very good. There's a missed layup, Clay County.
Clay County to get the rebound from that.
Adams makes the 2, ties it up at 21.
Thompson drives down.
Bird will take that shot. Excuse me. Yeah, Joe Birdwell.
And he's going to be
on the three-point line.
Bumped. He will be bumped while taking that three-point shot.
Bumped
Gets
is right.
sent to the line. Foul will be called on Nate Adams. I'm not sure what foul number is he on.
That's second.
Second?
That's the second one on number 10, Adams. And that
This
put
period has
Riley
not been
Thompson,
This period has not been good for him at all.
no. Almost as bad for him as it is Copas.
He's going to be subbed out. That'll be Burchett coming in for him.
First free throw, Thompson is good. He'll have 3. Second one is perfect. This is always what.
Why not 3? Why not 3?
Oh, yeah. 3 for 3. Right now it's 23 to 21. And Thompson go 3 for 3. Did not. He did not. 23-21, Red Bowling. 3:30 remaining in the second quarter till halftime. We'll have a halftime guest. Coach Pryor Allen will be up here with us. There's a nice dump off in the middle. The hook shot don't go up in the air high was Copas for that rebound.
Kicks it out to Hackney. Hackney's looking around, trying to get a playoff. Drives it to himself to the basket, and he puts it in. He had a guy in his face there, too, so wasn't just completely open. Defender was there with him.
25-21 now, Red Bowling.
Basket good by Birdwell.
Well,
On
I
a
don't
walk, I believe, on Joe Birdwell. Salina will have the ball at their baseline.
The girls' game and the starting of this game, I saw more walks than I did all year last year. Was that Birdwell again?
Yes, it was.
So
Salina pressing pretty hard right now.
tied at 25.
And they're going to call block. That's very good right there, especially for Copas as he was getting close into foul trouble range right here. But block
Am I
called
surprised?
on number 40. Was that
4?
Was it 4? 4.
Yep.
And that's going to be Nolan Adams. So both of the Adams tonight have been having some struggle for Salina.
Boy, it just scares me every time Copas is around the whistle. There's Maxey going in, kicks it back out. Thompson.
Ooh. He flies and gets on to the.
Dumps it off to Maxey Wilson. There's going to be a whistle and a
Took a
foul.
hard fall there right there, too. Jumps
That's
up and he's
number
good.
4. That's the third foul on
Adams.
Adams. I'll tell you what, I just quit keeping the book here. Action is so fast.
Boy, this has been an entertaining game, though.
Yes, 25 apiece. 2:20
Hard
remaining.
fought 25 points for both teams, though.
Well, neither one of them's backing down, are they?
No. Dog fight, you could say.
Well said. Well said. There's a mishandled inbound pass. Clay County got a finger on the ball. It went out of bounds, so Riley Thompson will trigger the inbound pass for Red Bowling. Finds Nate Logan. Logan to Hackney, top of the key. Clock ticking, just over 2 minutes remaining in the second. There it is. Ooh.
That could have laid in right there. Should have laid in, too. Just took a little bit of a weird spin at the end.
You don't see the bank shot too much now. The kids go just directly without iron. They go through the net, but that one did not work. Hackney.
Ooh, good pass.
Thompson.
Kicks it over.
Kicks out
3.
to Hackney.
No good. Tipped out.
Copas. Ooh-wee. Oh, thank you.
Christmas is still coming
Hey, let me tell you.
for Red Bowling.
That official, with all these people in the gym, is the only one that saw that call. He's the only one that saw Clay County. There wasn't nobody around from Clay County. Copas was the
Pull
last
up.
one to touch it.
Good.
Up and in.
2-point shot.
Chris Hackney, the
Hackney.
left-hander. Red Bowling by 2 now, 27-25, 1:20 remaining in the half. Yeah, you're right, Elliot. This is one good game to be watching and narrating, too.
Rebounded. Red Bull and ball. Thompson to rebound. Kicks it out.
Hackney drives inside, kicks it out to Maxie
Maxey
Wilson. It's up, he misses. And across the back is number 3, Nate Logan. It knocks the ball out. Solana fans thought it should have been a foul. I agree with them. Across the back
hand,
like
hand
that.
was
Yeah.
over. His hand was on the shoulder blade, and he stuck his hand over. Should have been.
Yeah. Should have, but isn't. So here we go with Clay County can tie it up with a 2 now. 48 seconds remaining in the first half.
Shot made, no good. Ball will go to Red Bowling.
Out of bounds. 41 seconds. Red Bowling has to work for the first half here. And we have a 2-point lead, 27-25. Remember, we led the first quarter. And to lead back-to-back quarters against Clay County, you've done something. We know that from past games. Riley Thompson has the ball top of the key for Red Bowling. Finds Hackney.
Driving in.
Hackney back to Thompson. And Hackney has the ball top of the key, just letting the clock dribble at 12 seconds, now 10.
Looking up.
And they don't want Clay County to have another.
They still will end up getting the ball.
Joe Bird will whistle for the foul. Wow, I didn't see that one either.
It was away from the ball.
It had to be, yeah.
Birdwell was down around the post.
Absolutely.
Pulled up shot. Clay County 3, and it is good.
Perfect.
Wow, he could have shot that in the NBA, and it would have
Absolutely. 28-27. We have led 1 for Red Bowling, 1 quarter for Clay County. It's 28-27. Clay County with a 1-point lead. And we're at halftime here in Salina High School. Hey, this is a barn burner brewing right now, folks. I want you to stay with us, sir. Go get you some fresh popcorn and stuff. And be back with us for the third quarter. We got Coach Allen coming up here at halftime for a conversation about the Lady Dogs to find out about them. And I will never forget the first game that he came in 2 years ago. He had come off of football and was eligible to play. And he came in the game one night blowing everybody off. He blew everybody off that court there and really, really was hustling. And I've not seen that out of Joe Birdwell since that night. Maybe it'll happen tonight. Third quarter action coming up. Red Bowling down 1 point. Hackney with the basketball top of the key. They'll go from the right side of your radio to the left side now, down there in front of the coach. That's when they had their best game.
And there we go again. Started strong right here.
2-pointer by Copas. And the bank shot.
That's a hard shot right there, too.
It was. That's over Copas, as a matter of fact. So both teams scoring their 2. It's 30-29, 1 point for Clay County. Joe Birdwell finds Copas. Copas, he did. I just started to say hit that 3-pointer.
Hey,
Well,
there's
he
Joe
shot
right
it.
there for you.
Good offensive rebound. Hackney on the baseline, going to be whistled for an offensive foul. And
not a smart decision right there with that bump.
you know something?
You had Joe. He could have looked right back to his left or his right, and Joe was wide open right there for a 3. He could have tried to knock that down instead. Draws a foul.
I question the call because here Joe is going down the baseline, and that belongs to him. If another player gets in his lane, then that part could have been a blocking foul just as easy, but it wasn't.
It's just one of those things where you're in the moment as a player. You're just trying to get to the goal, and that's your main priority right there. Sometimes you just don't see everything that's around you. Get in there.
Oh, Copas inside. He's up for the 4-footer, rings around, and comes out.
Ball loose. Slana maintains.
Gets a rebound. It's 32-29, and I didn't mean that 4 or 5 point lead to come so early.
turn and shoot.
Ooh,
That's Adams.
big two by Adams, 34-29 now. And this is where Red Bowling's going to have to keep their shirts on their jersey. Or on the body, excuse me. You get down 4 or 5
Look at
after playing
Maxey.
the
He's
first
wide
quarter.
open. Deep, but he's open.
He's in
He
the,
could sneak in. If he could sneak in a little bit more.
he's certainly playing in the corner. He's got the ball now, kicks it back out to Hackney. Hackney drives inside. He's up, he shoots, does not get the roll. Clay County gets the rebound. Here comes the Bulldogs from Clay County with a 34-29 lead. And excuse me, do I see Clay County slowing the ball down a little bit? It's not like that team.
Ooh, behind the back pass right there. Looked clean.
And it worked.
Worked out for him, too.
It worked. The big guy, number 30, gets the 2.
Red Bowling looks
Forces Red Bowling into a timeout. That's a good timeout for Red Bowling, 36-29.
kill that momentum right there, yeah, for sure.
Back to action. Red Bowling has the basketball. Logan.
Ooh, nearly
Comes to the
stolen
baseline,
right there by
kick.
Browning.
Kicks
Got
it
his
back out.
hand in there. Driving in, though, that is going to be
That was a very awkward attempt on a two-pointer.
Thompson and drove
Missed
in.
a shot, but he did get the foul. That was a shooting foul. That will put Thompson at the line shooting 2. First one's great.
Did they call that on Birdwell?
I think so.
I couldn't
They go
remember.
number
They don't-
3. Number 3.
Lance.
And both of them is good for Thompson. He's 4 out of 5 at the three-point lane tonight. That's good. 36-31 now. So I can say the same thing about Clay County.
Clay County has a man deep right here in the wing. They could have looked. He was calling for the ball, too. Wasn't able to get it knocked out of bounds with a big slap by Chris Hackney.
I do not like Copus guarding number 4.
No, that is
the
not.
big guy.
That is not a good. That is not a good matchup right there.
No, it's not, because that guy can get Copus 4 foul in a heartbeat. And Maxey, I don't even see Maxey on the floor out there. Maxey Wilson, by all means, should be in that game guarding number 30.
Three-point attempt made by Clay County, no good. Watch
Copus
that
with the
baseline.
rebound.
Watch that baseline.
36-31, 4:30 remaining third quarter.
Call made on Weston Birdwell. You over here holding your breath right here.
Yes,
It's
I
a
was.
scary moment here for
That was a
Red Bowling right here. If we lose Copus, it'll be a hard-fought game. A harder-fought game, I would better say.
that was that spin move.
Spin
that Copus
move
has
made
got.
by
Come
Cole.
on, ball fall for
Chris
Hackney.
Hackney.
36-33 now.
That's a hold right there.
Well, we had another foul there on Chris Hackney, or guarding Chris Hackney. But they'll miss the shot. Red Bowling gets the rebound. So here we go. Thompson with the ball. Top of the key to Birdwell. Around
3. No good.
2. Logan can't make that one. Clay County gets a rebound. Watch it.
Hand
watch
up,
it.
hand up.
There is
Shot
an
attempt made no good. No
awkward
good.
shot. Awkward shot. The coaches want to see a better change there than that. Copus.
Deep ball.
Give it to him.
Good.
Guess what? We're tied at 36.
I like the confidence Copus has while he walked away. He knew he hit it when
He just like Chloe Powell. He'll take those long three-point shots and makes them. Now, Red Bowling with 6 unanswered points by Clay County forces Clay County to take that break now. It's 36-36, 3:20 remaining in the third. Don't miss none of this, folks.
we're knotted up here. We're knotted up here in Salina. Score 36 all. 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Salina will have the ball. They're moving it around.
You know, I said something about Red Bull, and if they get down 4 or 5 points, you know, keeping their grits about them, they've done exactly that. They tied it up. They were down 5 points. Now here they are, tied it up. Now here comes Maxie Wilson. I like this.
Call made against Red Springs. It's Brendan Powell, I believe, who was called for a foul.
Brendan.
Maxie subbing in for him, as noted.
Clay County rimmed out, and right there, as fast as we said, Maxie Wilson coming in, gets a rebound, goes to Copas. Watch him, he'll shoot that thing. He's driving. I don't want him to drive inside. Stay away from him, guys.
Stay out on the arc right there.
Absolutely.
Be a threat.
There's
to the
Maxie
three.
Wilson.
Good! Deep two. If you're just now tuning in to this ball game, it's been a hard-fought game for both of the teams here. Clay County at 36. Red Springs leading 38 with 2 minutes and a half to go in the third quarter. Ball knocked away.
Oh.
Call will be on Copas, looks like. No.
Joe Burgle.
Breathe.
Dodged the bullet there. Second foul against Joe Burgle.
He's going to go sit down.
Joe comes out.
Coming in for him is Nate Logan, who I was watching him during his shoot-around coming out of the locker room, and he was knocking down some threes too. So maybe we could see him getting hot out here and kind of see if this pressure that's down here in the paint will pull up a little bit, and then we could work Maxie back down in here and try to feed some of those points into him.
Maxie is stepping out from the circle or stepping out from the paint and making points tonight. Really proud
Good
of that
spin
guy.
move. Takes a shot. Good.
Bank shot.
Chris Hackney.
That'll put Red Bowling back in the lead by 1, 40-39.
And boy, does it always look good when you see a statement piece like that fall into the bucket.
Oh, this worries me. I think number 1, Chris Hackney, gets whistled for that one, his 4th foul. And Hoss, let me tell you something, losing Chris is just like losing Copas.
Browning with the easy bucket right there.
41-40, Clay County by 1. Joe Bird will set to come back in for Chris Hackney. Ball will leave the playing area.
Smacked out by Browning. Maxie was right there to receive it, but it just couldn't get to him quick enough. Thompson to inbound. Kicks it out to Copas. Ooh. Oh.
Should be a tied ball. Well, they did.
Jump ball, good. Yeah.
Possession error goes to Clay
I held
County.
my breath right there when I saw the defender that was on Copas fall to the ground. I think we're all both doing that now at this point every time he gets the ball nearly.
Sure they are.
But was able to pull away from that one. Minute to go in the third quarter. Salina has the ball, winning the lead, point 41-40. Browning loses the ball. I think that was Joe Birdwell that stole that away. He still has the ball, kicks it out over to Thompson. Thompson, three. No good. Rebound by Salina. Salina losing the ball a little bit.
Could be an offensive foul.
Charge pulled in by Nate Logan. Foul is going to be called on number 3. I believe number 3 for Salina. Burchett.
Number 10.
Number 10. Oh, that's Adams, and I believe that's his 4th now. Third
foul. Yep.
Still, he's getting close. He's getting close here.
I didn't like that call for the fact there was an official 2 feet from where that happened. He blew a whistle, but the guy here at half court called the charge.
Yes.
And you're out of position when you do that. I'm glad for the call now.
Another call right here. right official this time at least, but
Number
that's
3.
3, yeah, so that is Burchett. That's his foul.
That's his second.
Onto the line, Thompson. Thompson having a fairly good day at the free throw line. Makes the first basket.
Tied it at 41. But if you don't like this game right here, you need to start watching baseball or something. This is nip and tuck right here. For 3 quarters is as an exciting game
Second
as I
in.
have got to do in 30 plus years on the radio.
And such a good matchup too here,
Yeah.
especially with the history that both
Yeah.
teams have.
So here comes Salina trailing by 1 with the ball, 9 seconds. They're going to go inside.
Lost the ball.
Oh, red bowling's ball.
Red ball. Substitutes are going to be trying to come in.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Copus and Hackney both comes in. Copus with 3 fouls. Hackney with 4. Don't do it. You've got 5 seconds remaining. Don't do it.
And they're going to call a travel on
I think he
Thompson.
stepped on the line when you threw the ball in. I've seen the official point to the line.
He said delay a game.
I don't see how that can be.
I don't know.
You got 10 seconds to put that ball in play.
I don't think that was 10 seconds there
Oh,
either.
excuse me, 5 seconds, 10 seconds to get it across. No, it wasn't even 5 seconds.
Regardless, yeah, regardless.
So that gives Clay County the ball under their own goal. There is a miss by Clay County. Birdwell gets the rebound. The third quarter's over with. Whew.
Red
Red
Springs
Bowling.
leading right now, 42-41.
They led the first quarter and the third quarter. Salina leads the second quarter. Boy, this is a toss-up right now. The next one that wins, the next quarter is going to win the ball. Let's do this.
Hey, if you're just catching in right now, you're in the fourth quarter of the game of a really good game right here. Red Bowling Springs leading 42-41 against Salina. Red Springs got the ball. They're moving it around. It's a crucial quarter right here.
This is the quarter.
Yes.
Thompson!
Good.
44-41, Red Bowling. Once again, we have Copus in the game for Red Bowling.
Block.
Oh, Lord.
It's going to be caught by Browning. Browning will spin, put it up on Maxwell. Maxwell will not let him score on him.
There is Copus not backing off from anything with 3 fouls on him. Hackney's got 4 against him. There's a three-pointer.
Good! Deep 3 right there. Copus is heating up, and Red Bowling's fan base is enjoying the show that he is putting on.
47-41 forces
Salina to call a timeout.
Yes, sir, they do that. Wow.
Wow is right.
And I'm going to be the first to tell you I love it when Chris Hackney and Copus is in the game.
Salina driving in, pull-up shot, number 3, no good. That was Burchett shooting, who did not make the attempt. Kicks it around, over to Browning. Browning looking into the paint.
Oh.
Shot, and that's going to be a foul called on Copus.
Well, this is my question. Number one, why did he go up to block the shot?
You stay on your feet. You stay on your feet, especially in a scenario like this. You are taller than this guy.
First shot is good.
Just put your
46,
hands
42.
up. Just put your hands up.
And a lot of times you'll get whistled for that also.
Yeah.
So I think back off, let the guy have 2 points.
Yeah, in the long, stolen by Joe. Joe
Birdwell.
Birdwell coming in from the backfield. Didn't even see him coming.
Riley Thompson handling the ball now.
They're
Steady
call a
walk.
travel on Thompson. Thompson has had a little bit of an issue with traveling tonight. I don't know if it's him or if it's the official just being really nitpicky.
Well, It could be the latter part because we've had 4 different teams out there tonight, and every one of them's had issues with traveling.
And I think it's been the same official, too, if we're going to be
that's
honest.
what I'm saying. That is the latter part I was talking about.
Burchett's pulling up for a shot. No good. Putting it back up is Birdwell.
I don't know what that call was. Red Bowling has the basketball. I do not know what the call was. 5-point lead for Red Bowling Springs. It's 47-42. 6 minutes remaining, and then it'll be the longest 6 minutes that Elliott and I do this year. Birdwell pulls back off the 2-pointer. Copus wants his 3.
Good! He
50-42. The biggest lead for Red Bowling Springs or Salina, either one, is 8 points. I'm surprised Clay County is not taking it to Copus. Maxie Wilson will get whistled for guarding. I literally mean that.
First one, no good.
Oh, boy. We can use that miss. 50-42.
Yeah, most definitely gives a little bit of breathing room right there for the Dogs.
Second shot, no good.
Went in, come right back out.
Roll right out. That's called rocking but not rolling. Hackney gets a rebound for Red Bull and gives to Thompson.
Watch that arm bar.
Top of the key.
Joe
gives
with
it
the
to
ball.
Birdwell. Birdwell trying to find Copus. Copus back
That's
out.
going to be on Adams. Nate Adams. That is his 4th now? 4th?
Yes, it is.
It's his 4th. So he is now in trouble. And he's going to go ride the pine.
And I tell you, he's a premier player for Clay County, just like Copus is Red Bull Springs or Hackney. And tonight, I tell you, the premier player tonight's Maxie Wilson.
Yes. Without him, I do not see Red Springs doing as well as they have. In
Birdwell.
the key. Yeah! 3!
Boy, look at Red Bull fans.
They're on their feet.
They come alive. They've come alive.
It is the Joe Show right now.
50.
I just said it again. It's a Joe Show. Joe coming around and getting a block right out of it for him.
Wilson gets a rebound for the missed shot, Clay County. There's
Copus with 2.
With 2.
Woo!
Boy, that's mighty close to 3. They already give him 2.5.
Put this on prime time. Put this on prime time.
Yes, absolutely. You think the people from North Central not tickled to death because they sent Desmond up here tonight?
I tell you what they need to do. They need to send this tape in to Sports Center. That's what they need to do. Top 10 plays right here. Red Springs leading 55 against Salina's 42 with 4 minutes and 25 seconds to go in the last quarter.
Desmond, throw your hand up if you're enjoying this game over here, buddy. All right. Yeah, you take that to Barry Hyde and tell him don't delete nothing. Just play it again just like it is. Boy, this is wonderful. Appreciate you being here, Desmond.
Now Copus is down there at the free throw line.
There was a technical foul called against Clay County.
Was it against, do you know who?
The coach.
The coach, okay.
Yeah. Copus gets 2 at free throw line.
Knocks him down right there. Keeps
Red
the
Bowling
lead.
will get the inbound pass also.
Yes.
Boy, this is big right here for Clay County with that technical.
You know, you got to think, too, this is a big pivotal moment right here in the game.
Absolutely. 57-42.
Thompson getting pushed around a little bit out there.
Yeah, I thought he was.
Yeah. Definitely has been a physical game. Getting pushed.
Well, I'm going to tell you something. Clay County is putting some good defense on Red Bowling right now. Go ahead. Don't do it. Well, he did. Inside.
Don't go for the rebound. If you're we need him to stay into this game.
We need Hackney and Copus both in this game. Big, long three-pointer.
Copus
gets a rebound for Red Bull.
He's not afraid to lose that foul, though. I tell you that.
Tell you.
He is playing with some absolute hustle.
I know he scored a lot of points tonight and had been a factor in this game, but we would not have this lead if it weren't for Maxie Wilson.
And he will be sitting down, it looks like. Foul's called on Copus as he goes up for a shot. Going back on what we said about a pivotal moment right here in the game, that may be Red Springs' pivotal moment.
Yep. 57-42. Copus is on the bench. Fouled out. And
block!
Big block. The putback missed. Wilson gets a rebound. Back to the big guy. He's up, gets two. 57-44 now.
Foul has been called on number
Technical.
30. Going back, and he's trying to argue with the official right here, looks like too. Not happy with the call that it was just called. Going back again to the line, or going to the line now, is Hackney for another free throw because from this technical.
That's a technical on Clay County. One on the bench, one on the player.
Basket does not fall through. Well, we were talking earlier about the rivalry that this is, and it is getting heated once more. No basket. Needed those. Crucial.
Red Bowling gets the ball out of bounds, but I agree with you, Elliot. We needed those two. Everything's so critical right now. So very, very critical. And you know, if a player like that gets a foul call on him and then argues the call, he should be ejected. I don't care if it's from Red Bowling
It's a sportsmanship issue right there. Ooh, he just broke his ankles. Ooh. Thompson drives in, kicks it over to Maxie. Maxie shoots up for.
Got blocked.
Blocked.
And that was a good block, good clean block. Timeout on the floor called by Red Bowling Springs. They have 3 minutes and 5 seconds to guard this 57-44 lead. It's a 13-point lead with 3:05 remaining.
Solano,
here we are.
Solano with the ball. That's Burchett for the shot. No good. Rebound put in.
The big boy got fouled
by White Browning. Boy, he has had a game today, too.
Yes, he has. And I just wonder how much greater of a game would he have had if it wasn't for Maxie Wilson all over him.
Yes,
tonight.
yes.
2:55 remaining. Browning trying to make a three-point play, and he does.
Only blemish so far in this game has probably been that technical that he just picked up, though.
Absolutely. And they will know he's a nice young man. There's no need. He's just frustrated. But you've got to learn to
keep it cool. Got to keep it cool.
Yeah. Birdwell with the ball at the top of the key. You got to break that plane there for that 5-second count.
Hold call right there on number 4 for Salina. That's Nolan Adams. He basically held him the whole way down the baseline or the sideline and walked him out. And he's going to be sitting for a while, too. That's his 5th, yeah.
I tell you what.
Yeah. I don't know if that was intentional or not, where the coach told him just to push him down there or what. Seemed that way in a way. Maxie with the ball. Kicks it out to Joe.
Oh, kill time. And then when you do shoot, make it a high percentage shot. Put something through the rim like this.
Ooh, good play.
Yeah. Maxie Wilson with 2 more. 59-47 now.
They're going to call a foul on Thompson as that was
3 at the line.
Nate Adams attempting 3. Got to be aware where your surroundings are.
You know what? When you're in a horse race, you want to cross the line first. But sometimes when you need to pull off a little bit and maybe go around the 4th turn in 2nd place and then take the lead. Now, that was an uncalled for foul there. Yeah, 2 in a row at 49. It is a 10-point lead with 2 minutes, 9 seconds. How long is it going to take?
For 3.
Yeah.
Make that 2, why don't you?
50-59 now, 9-point lead for Red Bowling Springs. Fourth quarter, 2:05 remaining in the ball game.
Nail biter, you could say.
Boy, yeah, you ain't wrong. I'll tell you a little story in a minute. While they got timeout, let me tell you this. I don't need too many games like we're doing tonight, Elliot. I've just recently had some heart work done. And Hoss, let me tell you something, as good as I'm recuperating from that, I don't need this kind of excitement in my life right now. And you rascal, I congratulate you. I've had so much fun with you tonight. We got 1:57 remaining in the game. Red Bowling has the basketball and a 9-point lead. Backcourt, they'll go to Thompson.
Got about 2 minutes for Red Springs to show Clay County who the top dog is.
There is an intentional, unintentional foul. Yes.
Sending Thompson to the line.
No, you don't call it. I'm glad, but you know when he gets this situation, every foul is an intentional foul. Red Bowling has done it. You know, you got to foul them to hope they miss the free throw, which they did.
First one does not fall in.
Yeah, Thompson. Here comes Browning back in the game. Big dog for.
And you know he's going to be down on that baseline trying to get that rebound. Facing right up against Maxie right here.
Well, I tell you, Maxie's
look at that sway between each two of them.
Maxie.
No knee. Thompson knocks it in.
60-50, under 2 minutes, and a 10-point lead. 2-pointers, no good. Rebound, Browning. Whoop, a whistle. Browning's walking to the far end of the court. I wonder if that's a sign. Yeah, I guess it is.
Yeah, knew it.
Oh, offensive foul against the big guy.
He's doing a little showboating there too, telling him he's too small, but you know, the foul still show.
But I got to ask you, is that only his second foul?
I don't think. Doesn't seem right, but maybe.
Well,
of course, we quit keeping up with the book.
I couldn't watch my book and the game too.
I'll be honest, I'd be rather watching this game right here. Though,
absolutely.
Looking at those numbers. We can look at the numbers later.
Good shot.
Thompson knocks it down.
Thompson, you the man right now. 61-50, 140 remaining. And you talk about a rivalry game.
Second good.
Well, this is a rivalry game. Big-time rivalry.
Salina trying to pick up pace here.
Get away, let him shoot. Get away.
Don't foul.
Get away. There's the big guy getting 2. That's not hurt you. 62-52, you still got a 10-point
Exactly. You want to kill that clock as well. That's what we're looking at.
Yeah, no need of shooting. They put it into Maxie. Maxie back to Thompson. Yeah, that's good. They're passing the ball now. They're wasting time off of the clock. Hackney back in the game. Makes a spin move. My goodness, over to Maxie. Back to Thompson. Out of bounds. Last touch by Red Bowling Springs.
Just remind these boys, do not foul when they are coming down here. You do not want this to happen.
I want to tell you
that clock killing.
Right. And Hackney gets in there. He's been playing with 4 fouls for a half. All right, get away, get away. 3-pointer, no.
No good.
Rebound.
Red Springs.
Red Bowling has the ball.
Joe Birdwell with the ball. Kicks it over.
Hackney.
46 seconds remaining.
Get away.
Just kill that clock, please.
Clock is more important than 2 points right now. Under a minute. Right at a half a minute remaining in the game. Maxie, I wish you took that shot and made that 3. You've done everything else tonight.
Yeah, and doing it right in front of Browning right there would be poetic justice, too.
Absolutely. Oh, excuse me. I didn't know. 62-52, 33 seconds remaining in the game. Maxie Wilson, the star of this game, in my opinion.
No doubt, no doubt.
Makes the first
You could
shot.
call this game the battle of the big men right here, and the biggest man won.
Yep.
And I don't mean that just in a physical sense, but think of it as a way he's kept cool the entire game.
We have nobody to match up on Browning like Maxie has.
Right.
Big body.
He stepped up. He has stepped up tonight, being a starter as well.
Big nose guard type. I love what Red Bowling done. They let the guy make the drive in, get to 2 points, 64-54. We got 26 seconds remaining in the game. Red Bowling Springs is going to win this battle of the dogs. Ooh. So it'll be Red Bowling's ball. They'll have to go the length of the court on this possession. So they're going to be fouled immediately. Now that was an intentional foul. That's Hackney there being fouled. Chris is going to go to the foul line, leading by 10, 25 seconds remaining in the game. Here comes Big Mac. That's his name now, Big Mac.
Big Mac.
Big
yeah,
Mac.
Big Mac.
Maxie Wilson. I really, really hope that Big Mac's dad's listening to the game tonight.
Yes, yes.
I really do, because your son, Matt, big guy, has really been a performer tonight.
Hackney's shot did not go in for the free throw. Attempting number 2.
It's going to be hard to make 10 points in 26 seconds. I'm not saying it can't be done. I don't want to jinx nobody. Chris, you could put the ice on it. You did not.
Oh.
So here comes Clay County. Let him shoot. Stay away from him, Chris. You got 4 on you. They're taking time. There's a shot. And we're going to be fouled out front
Browning
court.
looks like he's gotten kind of stung up on the play right there. You hate to see that, especially at the end of the game right here. Hope it's nothing too big.
What is it? What is it?
I think it's his foot, ankle, or foot. May have rolled it.
Who? Oh, Clay County?
Clay County, yes.
Yeah,
Clay
don't
County.
want nobody hurt. This game's too good to put somebody lame. Much too good. Let's play one. Elliot, my man, take us home, would you?
Hey, if you're just tuning in, you've missed a great game. Say that to be the least. Red Springs would be walking away with a sure victory here. Probably 64-54. We have our bets. May get a foul called here to send it into a free throw, so maybe 2 extra. We're going to call it a win right there by basically 10. 8 seconds remaining in this ball game here. Hard-fought game. Both teams. Both teams. Battle of the big men. We called it earlier. Battle of the big men.
Big Mac. There he is. Chris Hackney makes the first.
65.
And I don't know, I just can't remember if Red Bowling has ever beaten
66.
Clay County by 12 points or not. And that's
This may be unprecedented. Yeah, this may be unprecedented.
There's a 3-pointer.
No good.
No good.
Rebound by Solana. Puts it up.
Got the 2, and we're going to win by 10.
56. By 10. Still, hey, I was on the dot still right there.
Boy, you better believe.
Wow.
I want to tell you something, folks.
What a game. What a game.